Yes, starting with the traditional panorama. All of my live streams I'm starting with panorama. I'm making this for you to feel the atmosphere of the city, the vibe, because every time I'm doing this in different places, in different time, and even the same place can look different, depends on what month it is, what time of the day it is, and the weather conditions. Today it's the 22nd of October 2021, the local time 9:03 p.m. Hi everybody, this is Sergey Baklikov, you're watching Baklikov Live, and this is Friday Night Live. Friday and Saturday, that's the time when we are mostly just hanging out. It's like nothing really special, we're just hanging out. We don't go to the libraries, we don't go to any, events or something, nothing special, but we're just hanging out. And traditionally, however, that from YouTube analytics, it shows that this is your favorite segment, okay? Because you guys love to hang out, so let's hang out today. Savage Taco Thief, Neil McDonald's, On Rainier Remnant, Lime, Pepsi, Soda, Cassandra Elliott. By the way, it's plus 7 degrees Celsius, it's still kind of warm, but today it's windy. Wow, it's windy today. Yeah. So I'm sorry if sometimes the winds will blow into the microphone. Okay, so this was Obvodny Canal, Obvodny, which means bypass canal, and it's really nice, like bypass the historical city center of Saint Petersburg from east to the west, or from west to the east. Okay, and so it's like from here we are entering the true historical city center of Saint Petersburg. Come on, let's get it started. The mall, which is called Ligov, because this is Ligovsky Prospect. Barry Brin, Paul Smith, Jose Budon, Brenna Verdi. Everybody high. Wow, it's really windy. At least stopped raining. Oh yes, it was raining yesterday. Oh, look at this. Damn it. Marcus Barth, hi, and thank you for the super chats. It was great to see you in reality and the head bar last Friday. Unfortunately, I'm back to Munich. Enjoy your evening. Keep in touch, Marcus. You're welcome, dude. It was nice to see you too. I hope you really enjoyed the time here. This is the church, Kirill and Methody. Or should I say Cyril and Methody Church? Christian K. Wow, thanks so much. This is an awesome super chat, 50 Canadian dollars. Happy Friday, Sergey. Your stuff is top quality. Keep it coming. Yeah, I will keep it coming. I'm making my live streams almost every day. Rishab Sethi, Saman Fernando, HSM Epic Richard, Felix Malchinsky. Hi. Yeah, I hate the winds actually. I hate the winds. I mean, it may be even cold, but if no wind, it's okay. Because when it's cold, you can just dress up. You can just dress up warmer, and that's it. Hi, dudes. Hi. Where are you from? Nigeria? Yeah. Okay. Do you study here? No. Oh, you're from Kusk.
знаешь курс город?
No. Kursk? Kursk?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I know.
Я иностранный студент.
So you're a student at Kursk?
Yeah.
Got it. And here you came just for...
I came to watch Champions League.
Got it.
Champions League.
So you've been to Juventus Zenit?
Yeah, yesterday.
Got it.
Let me show you this. Hi guys.
This is live stream.
No, I know. Let me show you this picture. Yesterday.
Yeah, unfortunately, Zenit lost the game 1-0. 1-0. Yeah. Okay. So you're enjoying the time?
Yeah, I just came out to work on the street to take a walk.
Okay.
What's your Instagram so I can get this video?
This is YouTube. Yeah, YouTube.
So how can I get this video later?
You can now just join me on YouTube.
Join me on YouTube.
YouTube, not Instagram.
Okay.
You see, I'm old.
Okay.
So that's why I don't use Instagram. Maybe?
So are you Russian?
Yes, I'm Russian, but I'm making the stuff for English language audience all over the world.
Oh.
So this is it.
Okay.
Look, so... oh yeah, this is it. This is
Okay.
it. That's where we are right now.
So you save the video, I'll get later.
Yes, when the live stream will finish, you will see the record.
Okay.
Okay, guys, have
Nice
a
to meet
great
you, guys.
time. Have a great time.
Bye guys.
You see the guys from Nigeria, they are students in the town of Kursk. By the way, I never been to Kursk yet. If you remember, for the last 14 months, I was in 60 cities and towns, but never in Kursk yet. And they were coming here for a weekend. They came to watch the game, Champions League, Football Club Zenit against Juventus. Unfortunately, Zenit lost on the very last minutes of the game. And so I think that was, they are buried their chance to go to the playoff. However, Zenit actually got into a very strong group. Look, in their group, there's Juventus, Chelsea, and Malmö, okay? So I think that Juventus and Chelsea will move forward. And Zenit and Malmö will go home. Your vlogs, hi, Turbine 6202. Big love, big respect from Pakistan. Hi to Pakistan. Hi to all over the world. From Russia, from Saint Petersburg, northern capital of Russia, imperial capital of Russia, cultural capital of Russia, architectural capital of Russia. Yes, and even alcohol capital of Russia. I mean, because here actually a lot of bars. I think the concentration of bars here is even higher than in Moscow. Cosmin Lazar 01. Thank you. I already explained why it happens. Because look, when you're coming to Saint Petersburg, here is such a solid architecture, the pre-revolutionary architecture, and it's everything compact. And when people coming here, two biggest thing they can do is first to walk, and the second thing, taking a break for food and for drinks. So that's why actually here is all the structure of the city. It's all about walking, enjoying the time, enjoying the vibe, ambience, atmosphere, and making stops for food and for drinking, okay? Hello, Natalia Panfilova-Swino. Hello to Michael. You guys never forget to check out Exploring with the Swinos channel. I think their channel has a good potential. because they are just making nice vlogs from Seattle. Hello, Buddy Breen, Jim Stiegel, Mr. Marusha. Have you been to the Birch restaurant? No, I never been there because I mean, like Birch. The biggest problem about the Birch is that they are super restaurants, and that you need to take your reservation for at least 2 weeks. 2 weeks, okay? So it's like no chance just to go there and to get in, or to plan your reservation at least for the next day or after tomorrow, okay? It's like everything reserved for the nearest 14 days and stuff like that. So it's like a little bit too pathos for me. So I don't know. Irene R, lots of parks in Saint Petersburg too. Oh yes. Hey Irene, I've read your comments that my trip to Votkinsk, to where Tchaikovsky was born, and to the house where he lived, inspired you to go to Kensico Cemetery, to Sergei Rachmaninov grave. And do you know that I also been there? You can check out my vlog from Kensico Cemetery in New York. Well, to be exact, in the suburbs of New York, Valhalla. Maria Z, hi. Lily Pop. So this is the metro station called Ligovsky Prospect. Now we are walking along Ligovsky Prospect, and we go in direction of Uprising Square. Look, it's interesting that the wind today goes with, like, you know, with the waves. You know, in some places I go and it's pretty quiet, and in some places the wind wave cover us. Dutchman, hi Dutchman, hi to Arizona. Oh, look. Craft beer, bar container, street food. I think we can get in, but at first let me tell you that here is, you maybe remember, there's one of the public spaces. This is a former bread baking plant, such a 5-storied bread baking plant, and now here is the public space for creative people. Here is mostly the stores, and not only the stores, the clubs, little cafes, restaurants, you know, tea houses, coffee shops, and all the stories of the former bread baking plant now filled in with, you know, such hipstery people and stuff like that. I used to show this many times to you. So that's why the place called Etagé, Loft Project Etagé. Etagé is like floors or the stories. Yeah, because all the stories they're now busy with, you know, the stores with designers, clothes, with interesting cafes, restaurants. Here's the bar container. Okay, I need to open up the weekend. And I'm gonna make it with some beer. Okay, are you with me? Здравствуйте. У вас есть стаут какой-нибудь? Стаут. Окей.
Да, есть ламен стаут.
У вас какой-нибудь стаут есть? Более классический.
Классический. Но стаут на азоте Янгс, английский стаут. У него такая кофейная горчинка.
Давайте. Оплата по карте имеется? Окей. Shuri Holigara pie. Enjoy the pint. Roy Orbison, meanwhile, here inside. Close cut G. Let's open up the Friday. Wow. Yeah, I love that. Wow, in that song. Сразу рассчитаться. Как называется? Янгс, да?
Янгс.
Это Англия. Англия. Okay, dudes. This is stout, which is called Young's from England. Let's get it started. So I told you that here in Saint Petersburg, it's the greatest concentration of the bars. You see everywhere you can find a place to drink. Because Saint Petersburg, it's what? It's all about amazing architecture and it's all about the places to hang out in between of your, great time of walking around the masterpieces of the history and architecture and culture. You guys never forget that tomorrow there will be the house music live stream. I will play the most interesting house music for you. The real house, okay? The vocal house, disco house. And finally tomorrow I think everything will be perfect. last week it was not perfect. It was not perfect because I actually got everything on the same computer on my laptop. I overloaded my laptop to be responsible and for sounds and for the video, so that's why the video was jerking, okay? But tomorrow I will bring my second computer, my iMac, which will be responsible for the video, for all of my web cameras. I purchased 3 web cameras. Maybe tomorrow we'll buy another one. And so my iMac will be responsible for the video, laptop for the sounds, together with my turntables, and I also finally got my broadband internet, just like the broadband line inside of the studio. It's from Smart Telecom company. So finally tomorrow everything gonna work like Switzerland clocks. Could you get some lights? Eventually, yes. Can see you by the cam, Paul Smith. There's nothing special about it. I'm just coming to the electronic store and just buy this. But I don't think I want to film just a process of buying the web camera in a typical electronic store. Natalia Panfilova's widow. Thank you guys. Sergey, to a good weekend and sending love to family. Thank you for super chats. Remy Sachet, good evening. Yeah, good evening. Here they have the beer which is called Atomic. Atomic Laundry. 7.2%. Hello, Terry Mitchell. DNS. Yes, I purchased my webcams in DNS. 50 bucks each. By the way, not far from here is the place you maybe remember, the burger place, which is called Krasnodarский парень, Krasnodar guy. And there I ate the biggest burger ever. Yeah, but I'm not gonna eat the biggest burger ever in my life today. Yeah, there was the burger, which is called also same as the name of the place. Krasnodar guy, Krasnodarский парень. By the way, Krasnodar, it's also the town where I never filmed. I was there once, but it was like 15 years ago. Now many things changed there, and now actually Krasnodar is kind of booming. The thing is, it's located in the south of Russia. and it's relatively warm, and it's not far from Sochi, and it's booming now. It's like if, let's say, 10 years ago, two biggest cities where people wanted to move was Moscow and Saint Petersburg. Now it's also Kaliningrad, Kazan, Sochi, Krasnodar.
Спасибо, спасибо. До свидания. Okay, let's keep moving.
So loft project этажи, the stories. By the way, one of the very first, such a public spaces in Saint Petersburg, which was launched in 2007. Yeah, back then it was like the whole event. I mean, it was something really special. It was one of the very first experiences here in Saint Petersburg. They remodeled the old industrial thing. In our case, this is a bread baking plant into the public space. Hi everybody who kept joining. This is Saint Petersburg Friday Nights Live. Traditionally on Fridays we are hanging out. This is Friday Night Live. The time when we're enjoying the city, the streets, feeling the vibe, enjoying atmosphere. Chris Reese, cheers from Luxembourg, and thank you, the great concert yesterday. By the way, tomorrow I'm finally back to St. Petersburg. It's been a while. Oh, thanks so much and welcome back. Welcome back. Exploring with the Swinos, Michael, Natalie. Thanks again. Happy Friday. All good, good. Yeah, well, if to get back to talk about Krasnodar, yes, it's booming now because it's kind of big city. It's not far from Sochi. It's relatively warm, and there's also now a very great park, which is like a private park constructed by the owner of one of the biggest chain of retail supermarkets, Sergei Galetsky. Like he is a billionaire, I mean like a dollar billionaire, and he spent some money to construct that super great park. And he is really adequate. He's saying that there is no pockets in coffin, you know? Yeah, there is no pockets in coffin. Yeah, imagine how many billionaires passing away and they are leaving billions of money on their accounts. That's actually kind of ridiculous. Another town which is now booming in Russia, it's Kaliningrad. A former Königsberg. I have a buddy who are now there completely renovating the old priest house not far from Kaliningrad. There's a village not far from Kaliningrad, and he restored it. You can check that guy out. His name is Oleg Barmin. He restored the former priest house there, and also he restored the German cars, like really old Mercedeses, and he has the rental of old Mercedeses. Yeah, there's already the park of like 6 or 7 cars, the retro Mercedeses, which everybody can rent out while in Kaliningrad. Hello, Mikhail Benzman. Hello, Manu 103. Hello, Van. Look, in this area, there's also a lot of places with business. It is called like Ligovsky 50. The thing is, all the buildings there has an address, Ligovsky Prospect 50, but 50 K1, K2, K10, and so on. Let me show you. So here you're walking, and so you can go inside, and there you will see a former storages, pre-revolutionary storages, where now they have a lot of businesses, the music stores, bars. Shawarma place. Shawarma. Yes, shawarma. Kebab 24. Kebab 24/7. Here you can get kebab. Vegan foods. We love vegan food. So here is like several buildings like this, and they all are now adapted for business. I was taking you here to one of the bars. I even forgot how it's called. Damn. And here is also located the bar, which is called 1703. That's the bar where they here filmed the versus battles, where people battle each other with the lyrics, with the words, you know, and it was like super popular on YouTube several years ago. Jeff, Sergey, have you ever thought about doing cross-country around Europe? No yet. I'm thinking about cross-country of Russia, and for the last 14 months I already made it to 60 towns. 60 towns of Russia. The thing is, I have a lot of work to do here, yes, in my own country. Colonel Sanders. Kentucky friggin' chicken. Justice, be careful. A lot of burglars there. What the hell are you talking about? You don't need saying bullshit. I hate it when you say bullshit. Sergey, have you been up close to Siberia so far, maybe? I was in the town of Tyumen. Tyumen, amazing town. And this is like already pre-Siberia. Moo Moo Burgers and Grill. By the way, this is a pretty nice place. I would show you, but I just don't wanna burgers now. And look, here we already next to Nevsky. Yeah, you remember all the roads lead to Nevsky, and this is the underground parking of Galleria Mall. The Galleria, the biggest mall in the central district of Saint Petersburg. Tyumen, oil town. Yeah, but look, what's interesting about Tyumen, that's in Tyumen itself, there is snow and oil in Tyumen and around Tyumen, but not far from Tyumen there is. And actually the control center, like the management is located in Tyumen. So that's why they actually have a lot of money, and they really have money to make their city better, and at the same time it's ecology friendly. It's really ecological city, which is located on amazing Tura river. I was taking you there, and if you remember, there's a unique 4-level embankment, just because the shore is like pretty tall there, like naturally pretty tall. And by the way, nowadays mayor of Moscow, Sergei Sobyanin, originally from there, from Tyumen, he demonstrated amazing city managing results in Tyumen, and that's why he was invited to Moscow. So this is Galleria Mall. It's a huge mall. Five stores. Mostly here is the clothes stores, but also food court, food hall, standalone restaurants. Yesterday I went to one of them. It's called Baklajan, which is eggplant. Also multiplex movie theater, but I do not go to such movie theaters because I want to support the real movie theaters, which were constructed as the movie theaters, not just as multiplexes in the mall. Restore. This is official reseller of Apple products. iPhone 13 Pro is already here. Hello, Cajun Guy 1950. The new place here. Look, every time they have such a balloons, it's like they want to show, like, look, this is the new place. Uniqlo. By the way, I have one turtleneck from this store, from Uniqlo. So, and now this is already a Moskovsky Vokzal, Moskovsky railway station, and we're not far from Uprising Square, Ploshchad Восстания. This is like already my district. Actually, I live right behind the railway. It's too bad that actually I can't go through. I can't go through because if I was able going through, I could be at home like in 5 minutes from now. But I have to go over. Hello, Drew Vales. Meanwhile, the local time 9:46. The 22nd of October, keep going. This is 2021st year. One of the most crowded places in Saint Petersburg. You see it, the mall, a lot of business centers, restaurants, stores, things to do, metro stations, and railway station. It's interesting that on Fridays and Saturdays it's even more jammy than in the regular days, because if in the regular days people are like going from work at home to home, then on Fridays people start hanging out, so they're not just going home and leave their cars there, but many people do, but many people do not leave their cars but just keep hanging in this city. Hakan A. Good evening, Sergey. Is Oksana a friend of your wife okay? Did she stop live streaming on your other channel? Yeah, she actually stopped streaming. It is certain to be not easy to do. Yeah, many people are thinking that it's easy to stream, but it's not that easy to stream. There we go. Sergey, you're a natural at live streaming. Yeah, thank you. I am natural not only at live streaming. You know what I mean? So, Uprising Square, Площадь Восстания. Okay, this is the central entrance to Moskovsky Vokzal. It is designed by Konstantin Thon, Russian architect Konstantin Thon, in the middle of 19th century. And what's interesting, from Moscow railway station, you're coming to Moscow to Leningrad railway station, which looks absolutely the same, but it's called Leningrad because vice versa. Well, here it's called Moscow because that's how you understand that it goes in direction of Moscow. And there, Leningradsky, you understand that it goes in direction of Leningrad. Leningrad is the Soviet days name of Saint Petersburg. Initially, when Saint Petersburg was founded in 1703, it was called Saint Petersburg, then renamed to Leningrad in the Soviet days. And in 1990, renamed back to 1991, renamed back to Saint Petersburg. Oh yeah, and, yes. Also, there was a very short period when Saint Petersburg was renamed to Petrograd. This is Due Nord 1834. It's one of the earliest breakfasts here. I was taking you here several times. It's a nice cafe with such French flavor interior. And they're nice and really not expensive sets of breakfast. Hello, Francesca Larelli. Okay, the entrance to Площадь Восстания metro station. And this building, which looks like a typical St. Petersburg 19th century residential building, is actually the mall. Yeah, 10 years ago it was completely demolished and reconstructed exactly how it looked like, but with a big difference that it's now inside it's a mall. It's a mall now. The thing is, this building was like all of these buildings here under the huge architectural defense, the federal defense. And that's why in order to construct the mall here, they had to make it look like the residential building which was here. Look, there on the top floor there's the restaurant called Moscow, one of those Ginza restaurant group restaurants. Here they have rooftop, and not only. Okay, Nevsky, all the ways, all the roads lead to Nevsky. Welcome back to Nevsky Prospect. Bartholomew Stanley Restaurant, Moscow. Moscow. Last floor, the mall is my favorite. Yes, it's a good restaurant. Even at this time, you can still hang out on the rooftop because they have the ovens there, you know, such a heater. And look, this is one of the official stores of one of the biggest and most known chocolate brands, Alyonka. Alyonka, it's like a sweet form of the name Yelena. Alyonka. Yes, everybody here in Russia, since the Soviet days, knows Alyonka. Yeah, I remember there was several people at least who were asking me about what is the chocolate brand the most popular. Well, Alyonka is at least one of the most popular. Let's get in. Now I can see this is also partly a cafe. So Alyonka, it's not only chocolate now, or they maybe just mix it up with another brands, with another sweets. So this is the very typical bar of Alyonka chocolate. Alyonka, it's the name of the chocolate, but actually the fabric called Krasny Oktyabr, Red October. You see, Red October. Shurik Holiganov, thank you for $10 super chat. Go Tokyo City. Take Petery Piet. I miss the times with my friends. Let's enjoy Russia vigorously. I'm not sure what is Petery Piet. Maybe you can write and Russian. Oh, by the way, Babaevsky, another pretty popular chocolate brand in Russia. Babaevsky and Red October. Okay, so Alenka from Red October and Babaevsky chocolate. This is Pushkinskaya Street. Pushkinskaya. There in the middle of the street, there's the square with a statue of Pushkin. So that's why it's called Pushkinskaya. Pushkinskaya. Pushkinskaya, it's adjective. Which one? Pushkinskaya. Adjective. Yeah, I know. It may seem to you that it's weird Russian with a lot of different inclinations, you know. Are Russians adopting Halloween as a holiday? Well, 5 years ago, I was in Chicago and I participated in the celebration of Halloween American style. It is not possible in Russia because just at least not in the cities where people are living in the multi-flat apartment buildings, multi-flat buildings, and even in the countryside, it's also impossible because here, and different from American neighborhoods, like almost everybody have the fence, and it's like impossible, like running from the house to the house with all those trick or treats and stuff like that. But Halloween here big as the theme for making the thematic parties in bars and clubs. Well, that's it. That's how Russia adopted Halloween. Not in just regular life, but let's say they are making the parties, which are decorated in Halloween. Hello, Evo Andreev.
Что с человеком не так?
Mr. Marusia, I love Halloween. Well, I love that Halloween experience as well with my daughter in one of the Chicago neighborhoods. It's actually, it was the suburbs of Chicago. You can check it out. I think that it's one of the best. It was one of my best vlogs ever. It's called Halloween in Cary, Illinois. Real Russia. It was Real Russia in the US series. Marat Street. That's where lives Dmitry Shostakovich and his very young years when he was a boy. Marat Street, house number 9, apartment number 7, 5th floor. Pizzeria. Pizzeria, look, really, it's pizzeria. Pizzeria. Okay. Hello inside Russia, Shoaib B with 10. German cuisine, Jaeger Restapub. This is the mall where on the top floor there's Finland Visa Center. Yeah, I was there once and I've got my visa, my Schengen visa issued by Finland. But it was right about like before March 2020, right before the pandemic, all the lockdowns, and actually my Schengen visa is gone. With that visa, I was able to visit most of European countries: Finland, France, Germany, Hungary. I don't know, whatever. Okay, so look, Dmitry Shostakovich, he lived here, house number 9, Marada Street, 5th floor, the apartment number 7. One of the greatest cello players ever, Mstislav Rostropovich, he immigrated to the United States. For a long time he lived in the United States. He was the head conductor of Washington Symphony Orchestra, and he was a big friend of Dmitry Shostakovich. Dmitry Shostakovich wrote his cello concerto number 1 especially for Rostropovich. He not only dedicated his cello concerto number 1 to Dmitry Shostakovich, but he imagined that he is writing it special for Dmitry Shostakovich. And look, Dmitry Shostakovich died in 1975. Okay, and in the beginning of 2000s, Mstislav Rostropovich, together with his wife Galina Vishnevskaya, a famous opera singer, Galina Vishnevskaya, they are purchased these apartments for it's never gone to any private hands, and to be rebuilt and forgotten as the as the apartment of Dmitry Shostakovich. So they purchased these apartments and gifted it to the city. So the city managed the museum apartment of Dmitry Shostakovich there, and everything was fine for the first time until the neighbor here, one stupid neighbor, he never loved it that so many people was walking through the hallway every single day to watch the museum apartment of Dmitry Shostakovich, and he started complaining. And the thing is, unfortunately, legally, he is absolutely right, because such museums, if they are located in the residential buildings, they must have an agreement of all the residents there So like never nobody minds, okay? Or must have the separate entrance, which is impossible. So for this reason, already for many years, so the museum apartments of Dmitry Shostakovich exist and belong to the city, but nobody can go there. Nobody. Because of just one shithead, okay? Hello, Ralph Palmgren. Are there any good Georgian restaurant near there? Exactly. Check out my live streams or vlogs called Chachapuri restaurant. That restaurant, Chachapuri restaurant, really good restaurant, right in front of the Dmitry Shostakovich residential building. Look, Contact Bar. It's a chain of bars, like cheap bars, which mostly attracts teenagers in their early 20s. For this reason, you can get cheap alcohol there, but a lot of wild teens. It's already not my kind of places. Yeah, like wild in a good way, but still. I mean, like, I would feel weird there already. I'm an old boy, the Soviet boy. We're now walking parallel to Nevsky. You see, when I'm walking such a streets, I always want to remind you that, hey guys, you remember when you will come to Saint Petersburg, you will walking Nevsky. Remember that just one street right or one street left, and it's already way quieter. Christian K. Oh man, you're not old. Yeah, but I mean relatively to those guys who are hanging out in Contact Bar. Or something what so many people wanted to see for a long time in my videos. Finally, wow, finally you can see the trash on the ground. That's great. Now I expect a lot of new subscribers. What month is your birthday, Sergey? It's April 6th. Francesca Larelli, hi. So what is this? Beirut. Maybe next time. Hello, Shelly Vasquez. hear how quiet? Yeah, it's really quiet. Manual 103, thanks for €3. Hi Pat Trim. Hi Brian Holland. Beirut is without power now. Do you know this from their Instagram? Or are you talking about the real Beirut? I mean, like Beirut is the country. So this is Vladimirsky Prospect. Vladimirsky. It's named after Our Lady of Vladimir Church there with a nice bell tower. Shurik Khuliganov, I owe you a burger. Keep making the streams. Thank you, Shurik Khuliganov. Okay, real Beirut. Yeah, maybe later I will want to eat burger. It seems like I never drunk enough yet. I've noticed that I want to eat like pretty wildly after many beers. Sergey, the copy of this first album I gave you, an original issue, came out when you were 1 year and 3 months old. That sounds great. Great restaurant here, the Nordic Chat, Beirut. Yeah, I was just walking through Beirut, but maybe next time. Maybe next time. Vladimirsky Prospect. Does Russia change the time like America? Russia used to, but not anymore. Already for several years, we do not switch the time from summertime to winter time. No, it's always the same time here. The theater. The theater of Ленсовет. It's one of the most significant theaters in the town. Today here was Anton Chekhov, Three Sisters. I'm sure many people knows about Anton Chekhov and his Three Sisters, even in Europe, in America, all over the world. Sergey, have you ever thought about driving to Germany? No, I never thought about it. I told you already that I still have a lot of work to do here in Russia. Look, here in Russia I have visited only 60 towns, 60 out of 1,150. And look, actually in the courtyard of the Soviet Theater, there's another jazz bar, which is called the Eta Bar. This is bar. Eta Bar. This is bar. Maybe today we will go there, but some later, okay? I was taking you there. This is bar. And different from the head bar, there's like there's the food, not only drinks, and some tables, some sitting places as well. The head bar, it's like only standing bar. There is only one table for musicians. So Our Lady of Vladimir Church with this awesome bell tower. Our Lady of Vladimir, that's how it sounds in English language, but if literally to translate from Russian language, it's the Vladimirskaya, the icon of Vladimirskaya Mother of God church. Do they allow people inside of this church? Well, this, by the way, not. I once was getting in, and there was the caption that no camera. I mean, like, yeah, everybody can get in, but no camera. Vladimir, icon of the Mother of God. Oh yes, yes, that's how it sounds if you will try literally translate from Russian the name of this church. The entrance to Vladimirskaya metro station. Vladimirskaya, and there is also Dostoevskaya, named after Dostoevsky. And look, Dostoevsky has actually lived there. He lived there. Now there's the museum apartment of Dostoevsky. It's there. The metro station. Vladimirskaya. Okay, so Fyodor Dostoevsky, he lived here. In the very last years of his life. Now here is the museum apartment of Fyodor Dostoevsky. Fyodor Dostoevsky, he's really great. He's really great. Not many people can write like he was writing. And nobody can write exactly like he used to write. But you better never read him when you're feeling down or so. Pizza Hut. Ralph Palmgren, absolutely one of the best Russian authors. So are you still 300 kilometers far from me? When you're coming here to the hotel on Moika, Ralph Palmgren, he is in Finland, 300 kilometers from me now, but he must come here pretty soon. Droid Man Sky High. Kanaf Vawa High Kanaf. Made Balota. Classic Russian literature. Read a couple of his books. Absolutely. Okay, right, I'm coming here in 3 weeks from now. I just remember you told me that you're coming like in the end of October, but I guess it's like a little change of plan. Chris Rich, what's your favorite Dostoevsky book? Well, maybe it's gonna be a kind of, how to say, banal, kind of predictable, but it's of course Crime and Punishment. Okay, now let's make a quick jump to at the bar. This is bar, jazz bar. I need another pint of beer there. I hope they still have the same Wi-Fi. Это bar. This is bar. Здравствуйте. Да.